Hi, welcome back to my channel, and Merry Christmas to everyone here on YouTube, all you e-bikers. So anyway, just doing a little short video. I haven't posted anything. It's been really cold here in the Northeast, and it's kind of really hard to get outside and ride in this cold weather. So we're looking at a dual motor budget electric bicycle. This is called an e-bicycle, 5,000 watt dual motor full suspension mountain bike. Now this bike has two motors. It has a 2,000 watt motor in the front that peaks at 2,500 watts. So now, and also in the back, we have a 2,000 watt motor at 52 volts, and it peaks at 2,500 watts as well. And there is a 40 amp controller inside this box. I've already took it out. I've drilled some holes through the box so it gets some air movement in the controller box, because you definitely, it will shut off if it gets too hot, because they are designed to shut off. But I protected it, just drilled a few holes so it's aerated. And this is a 24-inch mountain bike. I went with the 24-inch because it's kind of the middle of the road in between. And I thought the 26-inch would have been too tall for me. I don't know, just too tall. So, what have I learned about owning an electric bike? Well, it's like anything else in life. If you take care of it, it'll last you a long time. So with a lithium-ion battery, I go by the 20-80 rule. When you're depleting or using the battery, don't drop no more than 20%. And when you charge it, and especially if you don't use it much, do not bring it up to a full charge. I usually keep it, if I'm not going to use the bike, try to keep it at about 70%. If you're not going to use it for a couple months if you store it. Because those lithium ions, so even though if you bring it up to an 80% charge, as that battery sits, I've already seen them come up in voltage. Very rarely have I ever seen them drop in voltage. So if you bring it up, just say to 85%, and you take it off the charger, you can come back the next day and check the voltage, and that battery will come up to damn nearly 90% on its own, because those lithium ions are moving, and whether or not, I don't know, I think they expand. So that creates voltage. So I always go by the 20-80 rule. So this bike here, I ordered off Amazon. It is an upgraded version of the e-bicycle, but this one is called e-bicycle, or e-bicycle. It's just spelled a little differently. So there's a lot of manufacturers out there where they will mold the frame, then another country or company, they'll just throw their parts on it. So this has a 40 amp controller that powers both motors, and you just times that by your wattage of your battery, which is 58.8 times 40, and that'll give you your actual voltage of the bike. So now, what's really cool about this, in the front motor attachment, they give you a torque washer here that actually, goes around the bolt, of course. It locks the motor in place. There's a metal plate with two bolts on it. Awesome design. So this motor will never drop out when you're doing over 40 miles an hour. Awesome design. Love that. But in the rear, just the dropout alone, you're relying on 2 bolts. And if they ever loosen up and you're doing 40 miles an hour, that wheel can come loose. So what I did was, I put my own torque washer. And instead of using the whole arm piece that hooks to this bolt right here, and it usually swings down to the bottom and attaches to your frame with a clamp, I made it so it just hooks right into the frame itself, so that it'll never twist. And what's really cool, it wraps all the way completely around. You can see it there. So I can take both nuts off either side of this motor and it will not drop out of the dropout. So I'm just thinking about safety, you know. So that motor is definitely not going anywhere. And I only did the one side. I don't think I have to do the other. And there are C washers in between there that lock and fit into the cutout of the frame. Yeah, they're called C washers. So anyway, but yeah, I haven't posted any videos because it's been so cold and I just wanted to keep my channel going. And I did some of the upgrades, and I did some blue tape along the frame. Of course, I put a class 1 sticker, even though this bike is capable of 48 miles an hour. And I've done some upgrades. I did the neck. This neck is a 145 millimeters, so it's pretty long. And it gives you that leaned, hunched over feeling, which I kind of like because it puts more weight on that front motor. It distributes your body weight pretty equally, and I like that. Excuse me. So anyway, this bike is 5,000 watts, full suspension. Now from factory, even on the battery, they're saying that this is a 32 amp hour battery. But I'm having the feeling that the specs on this are 25 amp hours. I don't know where they're coming up with the 32. Maybe it is, I don't know. If there's a way you can check that, I'm pretty sure there is. You would probably have to open up the battery and count the number of cells in series, and that will give you your actual amp hours. But for shipped to your door for $1,400, it's an awesome bike. I mean, these electric bikes, awesome hobby. They really changed my life. You know, you can go places you normally can't go with a car. So thank you all for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks everyone, and Merry Christmas.